For months, Livia measured the missing herbs like wounds. In Seneca's Rome, her father had left her a narrow clinic behind the Olive Market. 3 shelves of jars, and a name people still trusted. Livia wanted one thing before winter: the bronze seal of a wealthy patron. With it, she could buy saffron, honey, vinegar, clean linen, enough to keep the fever children alive when the cold rain came. But every third morning, something was gone. A twist of willow bark, a packet of crushed mint. Once, a full clay cup of honey, scraped so clean the spoon left a dry circle at the bottom. She began sleeping in the clinic chair, wrapped in her father's rough cloak, listening to carts rattle over stone. Near dawn she saw him, an old man around 70, stooped, white beard yellowed by smoke, one torn brown cloak dragging in the gutter. His left eye was clouded. His fingers moved over the shelf like a rat in grain. Livia's hand closed around the pestle. She imagined shouting. She imagined the neighbors waking, seeing justice at last. The patron was due that morning. A thief caught in her clinic would prove she was vigilant, not soft, not a young woman to be cheated. The old man slipped away before she moved. That day the patron arrived in polished sandals, smelling of cedar oil. He looked at the empty spaces on the shelf and frowned. "A healer who cannot guard herbs," he said, "cannot guard lives." He would return at dawn. If she caught the thief, the seal was hers. Night came wet and cold. Oil hissed in the lamp. Livia waited with the door unlatched. When the old man entered, she followed him into an alley, past sleeping dogs and black puddles, ready to call the watch. He stopped at a broken doorway. Inside, a little girl lay on straw, lips cracked, breath clicking like a dying cricket. The old man poured stolen honey onto her tongue with shaking hands. Behind Livia, the patron's servant lifted a lantern. One word from her would save the clinic. Livia stepped into the doorway and said, "This patient is mine." The servant stared. By sunrise, the patron had gone. So had the seal. Livia opened her own chest and placed the last clean linen beside the child. The old man would not meet her eyes. 3 days later, he returned with a bundle of broom twigs and swept her floor without speaking. By noon, 2 women came with bread. By evening, a mason brought firewood. No one mentioned the seal. When winter rain filled the street, Livia found a clay cup outside her door. It held 1 spoonful of honey, and beneath it, a scrap of linen folded carefully